Hello, this is Custom Fabricating Solutions. This is a video demonstrating the modular tubing notcher system. In this video, we're going to demonstrate a cope, initial cope, shuttling the part over to the indexable stop, making the second cope, thus making the part, then repeating the step, thus making one cut and completing the part. That's it. We'll get going here. Always make sure before you start that you're wearing safety glasses and you have no power to the machine. And when you make your cuts, that you bring the guards down. Here we go. I will go ahead and mount the continuous length material, and I will break the midpoint of the cutter, or a little bit shy of that. If you go midpoint, you're assured that you will get a full cope. Bring down the quick release, lock in the main vise. Once the main vise is locked in, I need to connect the power. And I will go ahead and lubricate the cutter. These hole saws come with the machine. This is an 1.5" proprietary hole saw. In this condition, you could use a standard hole saw with the adapter that comes with the machine, but we're demonstrating it with the proprietary hole saw just to show you in this condition it could be used as a 90-degree cut. You could do that if you so choose. We'll bring the guard down, and we'll make our first cut. Stop the cut, reverse, or retract. Disconnect the power. I'll pull the guard out of my way. I'll remove the cut. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and shuttle the part. Normally, I would blow this off, but for what we're doing, it's not really necessary for the video. I will shuttle this to my indexable stop. Now, the indexable stop, we've preset the plane of the stop. We've set the elevation of the stop. So all we need to do is set our length, our linear length, to the part that we're making. So just to demonstrate for this reasons, we're going to bring this in so we can use both the main vise, and when you do what we're doing, you need to use the support vise in this condition. So I'm bringing in both my support vise into play here and my indexable stop. I'll go ahead and just arbitrarily set this. If I needed a specific length, all I would do is make a mark somewhere on the tube or register the inside of the hole saw in relation to the inside of the indexable stop, and that would be my length that I'm trying to achieve. So everything is preset already, so that's all I'm doing. I'm just going ahead locking that in. And now I will go ahead and bring in the main vise, snug it up, and go ahead and make that connection. Or that lock that down. Once I've got both the main vise secured, the indexable stop secured, I will now set the inboard clamp on the support vise. I will back off the jam nut and I will bring in the internal clamp. The internal clamp is basically a fence. It's basically keeping everything aligned. So once I make contact, then I run the jam nut up and I secure the jam nut, and I'm done. I don't have to adjust it anymore. I should not have to adjust this for any angle that's changed, because they run tandem to each other. So if we were to change this to like a 10 or a 20-degree angle, I would not need to change that. Once it's set, it's set. Now that I got the internal clamp locked, I'm going to bring in the V-block, which will capture the tube being cut. This is the support vise with the clamp, V-block clamp. Now I'm supported in the support vise. I'm clamped in the main vise. Now I'll go ahead and connect the power and lubricate the cutter. Turn the cutter on. Bring my guard down. Make my cut. Stop the cutter, retract the hole saw. Disconnect the power, move the guard. I will now remove the part that's been produced. We've just now completed a 90-degree cut, cope to cope. And we can now repeat that, and we will show you how we do that. There's no need to make the initial cut anymore because we have it here from the last cut we just made. So now this is where it gets to be a game changer. We're now producing this part. We're going to remove this cut. We're going to make a part in one step. As far as we know, no one's doing this. I'm going to bring it over, shuttle the part as I did on the first step, but now I'm going to make the one step, reclamp the main vise, bring in the V-block on the support vise, reconnect the power, and I'm going to lubricate the cut. Bring down the guard, and I'll start my cut and complete it. Here we go. Stop the cutter, retract it. Disconnect the power, lift the guard, release the support vise, one step and done now after that. And so you can see the initial setup takes very little time. After that, it is one step and done. I'm not cutting this part. I'm basically doing it all in one step with the hole saw. I believe we've demonstrated here a better way of doing it, and we're doing it on the modular tubing notcher system manufactured by Custom Fabricating Solutions. Thank you very much.